WWE stalled in the very beginning of the show. Um, Jey Uso made his entrance, and the entrance was a little bit longer than usual, right? And then he was getting ready to talk on the mic, and then he did not say anything. It was just a long pause. And then they started back the Jey Uso theme song again. And then he had his whole parade dance show concert thing all over again. I'm like, oh, come on now. Like, you're redoing the whole intro. It's like, what is this at this point, right? Then, okay, the music stops again. Then he has the world's longest pause before he even says anything. It takes forever, right? So there was probably some sort of problem, in the back. They were trying to get something orchestrated, so they were stalling out, in the front. And then he started talking on the microphone, talking about, he doesn't know what to say. He was just talking about, his history in wrestling and through the years. And he paused like every other sentence, took a very long pause every other sentence, trying to stall, which, who knows what was going on. But anyway, he was eventually interrupted by Gunther, and they had a good back and forth on the mic. And Jey Uso has not yet announced, who he's going for, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Gunther. I'm pretty sure. But it was just a cool back and forth segment. No action or anything. It was just a cool little microphone segment. Sometimes that's just as fun. But yeah, that is how Raw started off. I just wanted to throw this in here. Of course, I made the video about what is next for AJ Styles, but AJ Styles is officially a part of Raw. So I just wanted to throw that in there, to give a little update, and maybe again that Intercontinental title feud with Braun Breaker can happen. I mean, that's another step closer. You're officially a part of Raw, right? So we'll see where it goes, but I just wanted to just throw that in there. This is something else that I said in one of my recent videos. I think it was the Royal Rumble results, when I said that this is going to write Roman Reigns off TV, the whole stomp thing. And yeah, now they're saying that Roman Reigns is going to be out of commission for they don't know how long. Seth Rollins was on the mic a little bit later in the night, and he actually mentioned it briefly. And he mentioned quite a few people that was in the Royal Rumble match. And then at the end, he said he wants to talk to Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn came out there, and he pretty much uh, just pretty much just prepped Sami Zayn for the match he was about to go into with CM Punk. He wanted to really toughen him up and make sure, like, come on, like, you can do this. You can win this match, right? So he pretty much just gave him a little pep talk, and he walked out. And that was just prior to Sami Zayn versus CM Punk. Punk and Sami, I usually don't say this, but Punk and Sami had an incredible match. When I say incredible, I mean incredible. Like, for example, we saw Punk do the roundhouse kick and the Anaconda Vice for the first time in years. This is like the first time we've seen either one of those moves since he's been back to WWE. So, we definitely know that CM Punk is like back for sure now that he's doing all his OG moves. Have we seen the elbow drop from the top rope? That's the only one I haven't seen. Um, if so, I just can't remember seeing it. But oh man, yeah, man. It was just a really great match. It was a few close calls, a few close pinfalls, and Punk tried to hit the go to sleep about 3 times, and Sami Zayn kept reversing it. And finally at the end, when Sami Zayn was going for his signature kick in the corner, CM Punk was a couple steps ahead, scooped him up, go to sleep, boom, got the win, ended the match 1, 2, 3, which made me feel really, really good. After the match, after all the replays, Punk stood up, then Sammy stood up. At first, Sammy, I don't know, it was a bit weird. I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna be right about that heel turn video I made. That did not happen, but it was just as good what did. Punk and Sammy shook hands, and as soon as Punk turned around, KO attacked Sammy, also knocking Punk out of the ring. And then after that, Kevin Owens hooked up Sami Zayn and hit him with the Piledriver. Yes, the package Piledriver. Straight down to the ground. And yeah, the show went off after that. And I even said this. I said this in the video the same video I talked about the Sami Zayn heel turn. I said this. I said Kevin Owens is not gonna like that Sami did not help him. And keep in mind, he's been his friend up until, when he did not help him on Saturday. So that's definitely where this is coming from. So this is definitely going to be, the news of the next few days. Kevin Owens hit the pile driver on Sami Zayn. But we'll see where it goes after this. But that's it for this video, peeps. Peace out, peeps.